So, oh, sometimes you just gotta take a week off from work. From work, or just anything in general. Yeah. So, seen good movies lately. I actually started watching the other night. Complete Unknown. Total boring movie. Yeah. I mean, do we really need a 2 hour movie based on a guy Sansa Boomhauer from King of the Hill? I mean, granted, I like Bob Dylan's On the Watchtower, however, Jimi Hendrix did it better. That's one thing about life. Somebody's always better. Always better than you. At work, life, situations. Yeah. So, I just, like, literally 30 minutes in, I was like, I'm done. It had me thinking, what can make a really good biopic that's not somebody such a fucking tool like a tool like Bob Dylan. Like Jerry Garcia of Grateful Dead would have been a great movie because Grateful Dead has, I feel, much more of a following than actual Bob Dylan fans. You know, Bob Dylan fans, some kind of stoners or those yuppies, yep, or stupid beatniks, or beatniks. Maybe that's why I don't like him. He's a beatnik. Stupid beatniks. Merle Haggard would have been also another great choice for a biopic because Merle Haggard went to jail. He was in prison. In fact, he was in Folsom Prison when Johnny Cash was recording Folsom Prison live album. Yeah, G.G. Allen. G.G. Allen is, my opinion, is the last true artist. Died poor. Sure, he was a junkie, but he died poor. I mean, even like Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine life could have been a subject for a movie too. I mean, Dave Mustaine's basically whole career is revenge and being in the shadow of Metallica for the last 40 some odd years. So, yeah, a make-it-up movie would have been good because if you, I've listened to the audiobook before and there's some stuff in that is like, oh, I didn't know that. His born again Christian faith. Maybe a Black Sabbath Ozzy movie, but maybe a little bit more fictionalized. Well, some of those other artists that should have a biopic, and maybe even a Led Zeppelin biopic. That's something I think I can get behind. Oh baby, I'm kind of tired. It's Sunday almost noon, and it's one of the things that's gaunt. Lack of energy. I guess that's what happens when you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get ready for to go to work. You're up at 4 and you're in bed at 8 o'clock. Probably sleep at 10. So, yeah. March is coming to a close. April is just around the corner. And how they say, in like a lion, out like a lamb, so to speak. And I did something stupid. Hindsight, probably. Bought like $110 worth of die-cast toys. Now, granted, yes, die-cast toys. However, they're racing diecast toys. I'm trying to figure out how to flip this stuff because I got a lot of Dale Earnhardt stuff, and the guy, you know, one at 120, I out for 100, so we settle at 110. You know, granted, I could, guy could have got some of his money back, and because there's like 20 or 23 Dale Earnhardt stuff in it, and just a bunch of other little cars. So, and kind of thinking, well, Daytona 500 is coming about 11 months away, 12 months away. And do I really want to set on this until the new Days of Thunder movie comes out? Whenever that happens. But I don't know. It's like it's one of those things kind of flipping. I guess it's not like a house where you can, people need homes to, live in. These are, classic toys. So, but also I'm trying to get rid of some old stuff, especially in this room. Just need the space. And kind of one thing I really just kind of fear, mostly, is becoming a hoarder like my grandma, and ended up on the TV show Hoarders, and it's one of those shows that's ended up on Talk Soup a few times, but when it's actually you, it's kind of like, what would we do with all this crap? And it's not even she died. She went to a living facility. What you say, what you keep, what you pass down. I do think about sometimes what I'm going to do with all my Star Trek stuff when I kicked a bucket. Because I was thinking of donating one time my toys to the Toy Museum down in Springfield or Branson, Missouri, somewhere around there. But I don't know. I think some stuff can make a few bucks on. I don't know, but there's some things I love to keep. So I watched Nora again and watched it a couple more times. So far I'm up to 4 times, and it's one of those movies I just can't get enough of right now. It is one of the reviews said it's a really dark, pretty woman, and yeah, and it's just a really good movie, especially the first 40 minutes of it. It's kind of like Wolf of Wall Street in a way, where in the first half of the movie it's kind of interesting, but however, it's kind of spread out. I think normally movies are 4 or 3 acts. I think this has 4 because you got the Ivan and Nora meeting, got the fallout with the henchmen, and got the issue with Ivan's mom and dad. So, and there's the finish up with Igor. So, yeah. 4 times. And it doesn't come on DVD till May. So, I'm definitely pre-ordering as soon as I can. But I guess right now I'm just going to watch it over and over again on Hulu. Probably somebody at Hulu is watching. It's like, somebody's constantly watching this Nora movie. Wow. Some guy in the Midwest is watching this Nora movie, especially the first 40 minutes over and over again. I'd say it's a really good movie. Speaking of movies and DVD releases, finding out Drew Carey shows actually coming onto DVD, the complete series, and not really getting my hopes up. It really don't know if season 7 episode 1 and 2 are going to be on it, because music rights, etc. But already it's bastardized on the streaming Plex app. But there is episodes I like in that series. I mean, that is one of the series I loved as a kid, and it's probably one of my all-time favorite series. So I'll pay the $70 to buy the DVDs, and yeah, yes. But also I can always go back and put in the music that was already there. That was taken out because really I think the only two songs I know is Panama by Van Halen and The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Was the only two songs that's taken out of the series. Others I don't know exact yet because I will have to go to like IMDb and check it all out. So I know this is a little quick one, but you know, like I'm a little tired. I gotta get some laundry doing or going, and you know, some things are best flat, short, and sweet, much like me.